Hey everybody. Hi. Welcome to McKellar Motivational Monday. It is Monday, and that means we get together and we talk about something that's going to make us have a slightly better week. And I'm probably still fuzzy on Instagram. I've noticed on Instagram, the first few seconds, several seconds are out of focus, but then it gets better. Hey everyone, so tell me, where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from? Yes, hey everybody. Hey Allie, Dean, Alexander, Bill. Welcome, DDBB Ham. Yes, I am doing great, Mystic Ninja. Thank you. You're from the kitchen? That's very specific. Virginia, Philadelphia, Austin, Texas. Hey Allie, I miss you too. How are you? I love seeing your post. Allie Scope, I'm going to say your name wrong, Scope V. We did a movie together called Campfire Kiss, which is actually airing right now on the West Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, just, hit pause. I know you're watching on Hallmark Channel. It's a rerun, but it's one of my favorite movies I've ever done because I got to play a math teacher and wonderful people like Allie were in the movie. So Nashville, Tennessee, awesome. Vermont, Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan. Dean from Oxnard, Ice Zebra. That's a cool name, and sort of apropos to what we'll be talking about, which is doing challenging things like ice baths. So over the weekend, I took an ice bath, and I documented it, because that's what we do now on social media. We document every single thing that we do and share it with the world. This is the world we live in right now. So today we're going to talk about not just ice baths, but just doing challenging things in general, and why we should do challenging things. Because even just doing something challenging, almost no matter what it is useful and empowering and strengthening, whether you're going to the gym and lifting actual weights, whether you are doing challenging math problems, whether you're getting into an ice bath and challenging your body physically like that. And not just your body, but your fortitude. All those things help. What good does an ice bath do? I had cubic feet. That's very funny, Ray. Haha. That's like a math ice fun. Amazing. I cannot speak truly intelligently about the benefits of an ice bath. I know some of them. I don't know all of them for sure. What I do know for sure is that when I was on Dancing with the Stars, which was 5 years ago now, it's hard to believe that was 5 years ago. When I was on that show, I was in so much pain. My muscles were so sore, I could not walk up my stairs. I could barely walk down the hall. So I would take ice baths on the recommendation of some of the pro dancers. I would take ice baths, and then my legs would work again. So I know from firsthand experience, when your muscles are in extremely bad shape, inflammation-wise, that the ice does bring down the inflammation, and it flushes out the lactic acid and does all that kind of stuff. So that I know. A lot of pro gymnasts do ice baths. Yeah. Hot baths have other benefits. I mean, certainly a hot bath is not going to reduce inflammation if your muscles are really sore. It gets the heart going, Todd. Yes, it does. Now, I've been following somebody on social media now for just a few weeks. His name is Wim Hof, but he goes by Iceman Hof. Not like Iceman from Top Gun, for those of you who know the reference. Yeah, the Wim Hof method. And it has to do with breathing and how the cold forces you to really breathe correctly. And also how your correct breath helps you withstand the cold and actually somehow helps your body stay warm. I don't understand a lot of it. I haven't looked into it a lot, but I'm following him and I'm intrigued and I'm learning. And I haven't, I've watched a video of somebody doing the Wim Hof breath technique, but I haven't tried it myself and I haven't really looked into it. But what I also know is not only are ice baths great for your muscles if they're very sore. First of all, read up about it, you guys. Don't just get in a tub of ice and sit there for a half hour. I did 8 minutes, and I remember hearing when I was on Dancing with the Stars again, because that's when I had people, professionals who do ice baths a lot, tell me about this. They said don't go for more than 8 minutes. So I'm not sure why. I know that Wim Hof people, they'll go in for much longer. So maybe it's because I'm a woman. Maybe if you're a man with a lot more muscle mass and just volume, you can do it for longer. How many ice baths have I done? Ice baths, does that have anything to do with the new math? You know, I mean, maybe. No, Travis, I don't think so. Ice baby, Elijah. Yes, you're Elijah, you're absolutely right. So ice baths do good stuff for your muscles, and they're also just good for stamina. Just plain old stamina. Can you take it? Can you handle it? Can you take the discomfort? Can you walk into the discomfort and get something from that? I think there's a lot to be gotten from that. There are all sorts of quotes about going outside of our comfort zone. And again, it almost doesn't matter the way in which you go outside your comfort zone, as long as you're legal and not hurting anybody. It almost doesn't matter, because it's just in going outside your comfort zone that you challenge your body, you challenge your mind, you challenge your status quo, and you will grow from that. You'll grow as a person. You'll grow mentally, physically, whatever it is. You walked on burning coals with Tony Robbins. That's pretty cool. And that's got to be amazing. I've never done that, but that's got to also, yes, I would say I've had done more than 10 ice baths, Ed, but probably not much more than 10. No, actually, I was doing them every couple days on Dancing with the Stars. Okay, I might be closer to 20. Hi, Justin. You don't have to take an ice bath for me to say hi to you, but try it anyway. How do you make math fun for third graders? Is math ever fun? Well, okay, that's a whole different topic. But yes, I write math books for kids to make math fun. You can find them all at mckellarmath.com. I'm working on the third grader book right now. It's not done. It comes out in 2020. But I've got books for basically every other age besides third grade right now. Sorry. I'm missing the one age. What's it like immediately after you get out of an ice bath, Malone? So you feel really refreshed, and it's like all your cells are like, it's like all of your cells just ate like a mint or something, and they're feeling all perky and refreshed. And you're also feeling really proud of yourself. And cold, you're cold. You gotta try it. But only if you think you can do it safely. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving advice. For me, it's awesome, and I really believe cubed ice, Brian. It doesn't melt as fast that way, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You buy bags of ice. You can probably do crushed. I do cubed. You can do crushed. It doesn't matter. Actually, do I? Is it? I just buy those bags of ice like at 7-Eleven, so I don't know what that is. How much ice would you need in a bath? So I filled it up with cold water. Really cold. It's like getting into a pool that's just too cold and you don't want to get into it because it's so cold, except you're doing it voluntarily. And then I remember Tony Dovolani from Dancing with the Stars told me it only counts if you do 3 big bags of ice. I think it's 10 pounds of ice in a big bag of ice. I was only able to find the smaller bag, so I ended up I wasn't sure. I did 6 pounds. I did 6 bags of the 7-pound ice. So for those math lovers out there, that's 42 pounds of ice. I will go, yes, I go to 7-Eleven. They got stuff there I need. Sometimes ice. Oh, thank you, Josh. Hi, Ravi. Too cold for you? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Andy. It's my pleasure. I love doing these things. I've never taken an ice bath with somebody else. It's not a social thing. You don't get into an ice bath and say, I just feel like being social. You're like, this is so challenging. But you're talking to somebody who has always loved doing challenging things. I should say this. I've always seen the value in it. I've just instinctively gravitated towards things that were difficult to do because it's like, I'm like one of those kids that if you double dog dared me, then I couldn't help it. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just something I know about myself. So, like when I was very young, my dad played me this song called The Elements by Tom Lehrer. I was 11 years old. And he goes, this song is great, but you could never it'd be so hard to learn it. I mean, so what's the next thing I did? I basically dedicated my life. It was over the summer, so I didn't have school. I dedicated the next couple weeks of my life to memorizing this song that would be very, very challenging. I haven't practiced it in a long time, but I used to practice it every single month so I wouldn't forget it. I was 11. I'm in my 40s now. There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, rhenium, nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, lanthanum, osmium, and astatine, iridium, and gold, protactinium, indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, terbium, actinium. Anyway, it goes on and on. Why did I learn that song? Because it seemed like it would be really, really hard to do. And it's like somebody goes, you won't be able to, you can't do that. And there's this part of me that goes, oh yeah, I'll show you. And it's irresistible. Now sing it slower. Antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen and rhenium and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lanthanum and osmium and astatine and radium, gold, protactinium, indium and gallium, and iodine and thorium and thulium and thallium. That's only the first verse. Oh, what time is it, you guys? I need to know what time it is, because I know, Robert, not something you expect to see. What am I talking about right now? We're talking about challenging things and doing challenging things. Memorizing the Elements song when I was 11, that was challenging. Being a math major was challenging. And I swear, part of the reason I was a math major was because it just seemed like it would be a really challenging thing to do. I take ice baths from time to time. I did it during Dancing with the Stars, not because it seemed challenging. I did Dancing with the Stars because it seemed like a really challenging thing to do. And wow, was it challenging. Let me tell you something. Anytime I have done something really challenging, I feel stronger. I feel good about myself. It's good for self-esteem. And you know what? Self-esteem is the kind of thing you can't buy. You can't buy that, and nobody else can give it to you. Nobody else can give it to you. The only way to get self-esteem, self-confidence, is from yourself. And one of the things you can do is challenging things. So I submit to you, if you feel like just getting a little stronger, feeling that feeling of, it's a good thing I've got me on my side because I can handle tough things, right? Here's the other benefit of doing challenging things. Life is gonna throw challenges at all of us when we least expect it. It happens. I've been alive long enough to have it happen to me a couple times, and it's probably not the last. I don't know how old you guys are watching. If you're really young, maybe it hasn't happened to you yet. If you're older, maybe it has. Maybe not. But when life throws a challenge at you, you don't get notice, typically. So, if you've been practicing doing challenging things, then you're going to have that fortitude. You're going to have that self-confidence, that strength, that feeling of being capable. So you go, you know what? It's a good thing I've got me on my side. I Instagrammed that today. I think I tweeted it too. I think it went on Facebook as well. It's a good thing I've got me on my side. How do you get to that point? You get to that point, first of all, by saying it over and over again, because what we tell ourselves is what we eventually believe. Yeah. So you're 32. Okay, Thomas, you probably had some challenges, maybe one doozy. Yes, life comes at you fast. It happens from 20 to 40 usually, Rob. Yeah. I mean, look, the thing is, it's, if you've been through a divorce, which I have been, then obviously that's not easy. Challenges will come at you. Are you going to be prepared? Do you feel strong? Let's get strong. Do challenging things. Do some math. Look, you know what? I tell people, if you've always been afraid of math and you want to face those fears, I got some books for you. Math Doesn't Suck is one that I highly recommend. A lot of adults go to it. By the way, it's at libraries. You don't have to buy it. You can also buy it for super cheap on some old recycled book websites. So, Call of Duty is hard? Okay, well, I mean, I've never played it, but anything really, really challenging. It almost doesn't matter what it is, you guys. Challenge yourselves. Go outside your comfort zone in safe ways, but in challenging ways. Get stronger so that you can get to that point where you say, it's a good thing I've got me on my side. And I want you to have an absolutely wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your follows, all your shares. It needs to be a little bit quicker this week. Don't take the path of least resistance. That's right. And a friend of mine, Jim Quick, he's doing this quick brain challenge thing where he said, brush your teeth with the opposite hand. And I think it's just going to be a little bit challenging, right? And it just tweaks your brain a little. It keeps your brain fresh. Don't get in a rut. So yeah, ice baths. Ice baths may or may not be safe for you. Definitely look into it, you guys. I'm not going to answer the question if they're safe. They can be safe. And I'm sure there's some people for whom it would not be safe. So be safe, but challenge yourself and have a fantastic day and a fantastic week. And I will see you all on social media. And again, thank you to everybody who has bought my books for their kids and who write reviews on Amazon. It means so much. I do check in on Amazon to see the reviews, and it warms my heart. I love knowing that I'm helping little ones not be afraid of math anymore, because that is part of why I was put on this planet. Another reason I was put on this planet is to talk to all of you guys every Monday. I believe that. All right. Mwah! Have a great week. Thanks for watching the Dana Cam. You are the D Squad. Bye.